extra big thank you to my top level Patreon supporters. Thank you and thanks, buddy, to Stuart Hetherington, New Gal, Mona Swearingen. Thank you and thanks, buddy. And the man, Mr. Matthew Gray. Thank you and thanks, buddy.
Well, hello, Party Papper people!
Exciting news! Merch is here! Look at all these quote-unquote famous lefty sayings. We have Mr. Squirrel saying, wear your damn CPAP. We have a patronizing, you're welcome. We also have a good morning, Papper people! We have thank you and thanks, buddy. Be a part of that club. We also have sleep apnea is my yeah. How about some CPAP? Sexy. Guess what? Also have it in a pillow because who wouldn't want to rest your head on a hairy man? We also have the Party Papper People Posse. Join that club. We have all this stuff available in pillows, weird bags, t-shirts, stickers, mugs. We have it in everything. Check out coupon code PAPPERPeople for 10% off through the month of March.
Hey there, Party Papper people. It is I, the Lanky Lefty 27. Coming back at you for another video. Hey, like and subscribe before you even see the video. Have I got a doozy of a video for you today? Wow, very excited. So let's talk about positional obstructive sleep apnea and what you can do about it, and a little product review. So I have positional sleep apnea. Now you're probably asking yourself, what the heck is that? So positional sleep apnea is when you have sleep apnea positionally. Typically, like 99.9% of the time, that means you have obstructive sleep apnea that would be diagnosable while sleeping on your back. Or if you want to get fancy, in the supine position. Now, if you're sleeping on your left side, your right side, or even on your front, on your tum-tum, that's all called non-supine sleep. Typically, it's left or right. But we throw in prone too, because that is technically non-supine. Or non on your back. Hey, squirrel. God, you just ruin every video, don't you? So how do you know if you have positional sleep apnea? You really just have to be tested. So if you go into a sleep lab and the tech, sometimes you remember them saying, Mr. and Mrs. Johnson, would you please sleep on your back for a little bit? And you're like, dude, I never sleep on my back. Or whatever the case may be. Maybe they ask you to sleep on your side. What they're doing is they're trying to establish, they want to get you in REM sleep when you're dreaming, and they want to get you in non-REM sleep, and they want to get you on your side and on your back. The reason for this is just for this very reason, to see if you're positional. Because if someone has sleep apnea only on their back, but the person doesn't do well with CPAP, well then why not just have them sleep on their side? It's much easier than going through all the equipment, the machinery, the cost, all the expense of it. Really, the doctor just wants you to be able to sleep in any position that you can you're not going to have sleep apnea. So if you can do that just by sleeping on your side and avoid all the headache, they're totally willing to do that. So now when I'm testing out equipment, I always sleep on my back because I kind of like sleeping on my back sometimes because I have upper back problems, and sleeping on my back just feels good. So when I use CPAP, I'm able to sleep on my back. But typically when I'm not testing out a mask, I sleep on my side. Now in my head, I'm a good little boy and I move side to side, left side, right side, left side, right side. But that's where our good buddy comes in. This is the Lunoa Night Balance. Now it is technically the Philips Respironics Lunoa Night Balance. What I think happened is a company named Lunoa started it up, the Night Balance, and then Philips Respironics swooped in and bought them and kind of threw their name on a bunch of stuff. Kind of like plagiarizing. Kind of like not really their own work. You know what I mean?
Let's take a gander at some propaganda here. Now this is something I did not know. Of all the people diagnosed with OSA, a third to a half are positional. Very interesting. I did not know that. Take a look at the lovely lady showing off a little midriff. So who is it best suited for? People who have obstructive sleep apnea like myself, who are worse in the supine position, cannot be used by people who have a pacemaker or need to sleep upright or require more than 2 pillows during sleep. It's also not recommended for people who are supposed to sleep supine because of a medical condition. If you don't like it, there's a 30-day money back, no questions asked, money guarantee. Nice! It is also by prescription only, so don't try to buy it if you don't have a prescription. Don't be that guy. Now let's check out the sponsor of this video, cheapcpapsupplies.com. Now, you could get it for $500, but then you'd be a ding-dong dum-dum. Stay tuned, I'll show you how to get it for much, much less. Now you do have to check the box that you understand that you have a prescription. Go ahead and get your prescription and you can have this nice little device. Look at this guy showing off a little man boob. I don't know many people that actually dress like this, but whatever floats your boat. He has a collar on, so that makes it okay. You can show your nipples if you have a collar on. That's the way it works. Now he's showing off his nips for his wife. I'm starting to think this is a little bit of a lifestyle choice. What would that look like? You want some of that Philips Night Balance collared shirt wearing, nipples showing positional therapy lifestyle? That's right, you heading over to cheapcpapsupplies.com, you put it in your cart. You don't pay full price, you ain't paying $500, lefty 16, you apply, and look at what you just saved. You saved $80, my friend. You're welcome. Head on over to cheapcpapsupplies.com right now and save yourself a ton of cash. You can use it for anything. Masks, machines, accessories. Use my custom URL down below if you're looking for that sweet positional lifestyle. You heading over there right now, cheapcpapsupplies.com. Give 'em a try.
So this night balance, the whole purpose of it is to train you to not sleep on your back. Hello, Papper people. Hey, it's me, the lanky lefty 27. And guess what? I'm in the middle of a night shift run. A run of 4 nights together, and I'm right at the beginning. I was blissfully sleeping in my downstairs cave dwelling that I made for these shifts, and I was rudely awoken by the knock-knock rapping sound at my door. Yes, that's right. It's time for an unboxing. No, we're not doing an unboxing today. We're doing an unbagging. Mr. Squirrel, you gonna help me out, or are you just gonna stand there? We will be doing a review of the Lenoa. I'm gonna see if I can pop this on right now. I probably have to sync it to all kinds of crap, but I would like to get started on this as soon as possible. Thought the Night Balance was a Philips Respironics product, but maybe they just recently acquired them, and this packaging may be old. Let's go ahead and do a quick opening of this and see what's inside. Hopefully I can start using it right away. All right, inside we have a bunch of crap. All right, we got a charger, we got the little device itself, we've got the belt I'm guessing you put around, we've got a bunch of instructions. Let me guess, I'm guessing I have to sync this up with my phone or something. I'm gonna charge this beast up and then do an actual video where I'm not waking up in the middle of my sleep cycle. And I promise I'll come back with a little more energy on a different day. So I had the Lenoa Night Balance plugged in. I'm still confused. I thought this was a Respironics thing, but whatever. So I have it plugged in. It says it comes fully charged and that this light should illuminate blue solid, but it's not. So it's not fully charged, and it's indicating that it's not fully charged. Whatever. So apparently I also have to register this. Now you can tell this makes Mr. Squirrel very upset. We don't like to register things. It puts us on the grid. Yes? We don't like to be on the grid. Nothing Mr. Squirrel and I hate more than deleting junk emails. So I have to register this thing, otherwise it's not gonna transmit any data, like at all. No data? I gotta register it. So let's do that, because that's awesome. It's been confirmed. Look at this. Let's get a nice tight view here. You'll see a little Philips Respironics symbol right there. You see that? That is Philips Respironics. So apparently they did just buy them out, because everything is branded as not being Philips Respironics. Now you also have to agree to your personal data being processed by Philips Respironics. Otherwise your account won't be created and you can't record data or at least download data. Now I gotta finish the registration process by going to my email. Dude, I just wanna go to sleep. Good Lord. Click on the link to activate your account. Got it. Good. Activated. Please complete your account by logging into that. I'm already freaking logged in, bud. So registration is complete for the Night Balance. I provided as little information as possible, but honestly, they just probably accessed my webcam.
God damn, baby.
So now we have to get this belt on. It's not gonna record, it said it's not gonna record the first 2 nights of data, so I mean the rest I have like 3 more hours I can sleep, so this day's gonna be fairly crap, so I might as well burn this as one of them. So I've been using this for the past 7 days. Technically there's a 10-day buildup is what they call it, but I think I've got this baby sort of dialed in. First you have to register it. You register it online at their website. Doesn't really matter, it's irrelevant to this. You register it and you have to do that so that this thing actually activates. Now I successfully registered this, so I was good to go. Like it won't even work until you do this. Good to go. So first thing you do is you put on this handy strap. This thing is made out of neoprene, pretty comfortable. Like, I don't even notice it's there. Really light. I was always wearing a t-shirt with it because I didn't want to show off my sexy boobs because it gets my wife all hot and bothered. Then you're gonna open this pocket up. It's turned on. You drop it in there. After you turn it on, you have 15 minutes to get comfortable. Now you can start on your back, you can start on your side, it doesn't really matter. But the first 2 days, it's called a build-up or like a learning period. So it's not gonna buzz you at all. We'll get into the buzzing later. Not gonna buzz you at all because it's learning what your sleep habits are. Spoiler alert, I believe mine was 53%. So the first 2 nights, while I think I'm not ever sleeping on my back, I was totally sleeping on my back like more than half the time. This is totally news to me. I always thought I was on my side. So what I did after the first 2 nights, it's like, okay, we're done learning. I got you dialed in, Jason. I freaking know you. I know what you're gonna do before you do it. And so at that point, I would go to my back and it would buzz me very lightly at first. Sometimes I would notice this, I'd be like, oh, what's that? And the way this thing is positioned, it's like right on your sternum. So when it buzzes you, you don't just feel like a local buzz. You feel a buzz that goes throughout your entire rib cage. So it's really hard to ignore. And the first buzz is a little like light bzzz, and then it ramps it up bzzz, and then it really cranks it up to the point where like it shakes your body. Not in a way that hurts, but it's just kind of like, it's like super annoying. So it gets you to move to your side really quickly. I found it to be very effective. So kindly, this device was lent to me, or given, I don't know, I'm not gonna send it back. So it was given to me by the sponsor of this video, cheapcpapsupplies.com. You can go there. This thing is, technically you gotta get it on a prescription, buddy. It's a prescription device, so you have to have your doctor write a prescription if you're a positional person like myself. It does cost $500, but it gives you a lot of nice feedback, and it's not uncomfortable like a tennis ball in your back would be. Now a tennis ball in your back makes it very difficult to slide side to side. You have to roll across your front, otherwise you get a nice jarring to your back, and who wants that? The nice thing is you can use discount code LEFTY16. You can get a chubby discount on it for your therapy needs. You get a big discount if you use the coupon code, and it's just a nice way to resolve your positional therapy without just having a tennis ball crammed in your back. There's other products like the slumber bump. I mean, that you could do that too, but again, you have the same issue. You have to roll on your stomach to get side to side, which is kind of a pain in the butt. Like, you're not really designed to do that. You're definitely designed to turtle, to be on your back and kind of roll that way. So anyway, I'd like to thank my sponsor, cheapcpapsupplies.com, for supplying this, and actually for even letting me know it exists. Really appreciate it. It's an interesting product, and I kind of like it. So now the first thing that happened when I spoke to a rep about this is my medical director at my old job happened to be in the room also, and we were kind of mocking him, saying, you know what? You know your main competition is Penn, like the maker of tennis balls. Because usually, like historically, we would always tell people, you know, just sew a tennis ball in the back of a t-shirt, like one of the t-shirts that have a pocket here. Just wear it backwards and sew a tennis ball in there. But what happens is, it's very difficult to roll side to side. Yeah, granted, it's cheap, and I am as cheap as they come, like for sure. But I think if I were doing positional therapy, like after learning what I've learned through this process, is that I actually like to sleep on my back more than I thought. And the statistics show that this thing is helping me decrease my supine sleep, my back sleep, significantly at this point. So with the night balance, I'm able to be like this, and it buzzes me, and I can roll to my side, and I can roll to my side, and it buzzes. But if I have a tennis ball in my back, I'm like this. I'm like, oh, Jesus, God, ah. So here's the one problem that I've been having with this thing, and it's uploading the data. I cannot get it to go to the friggin' portal no matter what I do. I have it registered. It says once registered, it'll automatically upload using the wireless network. So I'm like, I don't know what the wireless network is. Maybe they have their own like cell service with this thing. Like it has its own whatever. And it said it'll do it automatically if you have it registered properly. Now I registered the damn hell out of it. It is registered, trust me. It said, you're registered. You put in the serial number. It was good to go. I did all that, and it still didn't upload. So now I'm in the process. It says like, use a thumbstick. You have a USB thumbstick, you plug it in. I'm following all the directions, and it's not working. So I'm gonna call tech support, like honestly right now, because I'm a little pissed about it, because I wanted to do it for this video. I'm trying to do it, made it look like it's gonna be super easy, but it's not working. So here's what we're gonna do. In case I can't get it to work, I'll just show you the data that I have already, and it's on this, and it's gonna be clunky as hell, but here it is.
After a long chat with tech support, it was determined that yes, I do have an older model. Yes, I did register it correctly. I'm using it correctly. Serial numbers are right. They don't know why all these steps to try to resolve it are still not uploading the data. But guess what, Lefty? All's not lost. You can still get all your information into the portal by using a thumbstick in the back of the base unit. It'll create a zip file, and I did this. And now we're gonna try it. Guess what happened? Here's a zipped up file. We browse it, boom, upload. Yes, looks like that worked. This is what it still looks like 2 weeks later. Sweet.
So you see this? So that 34%, that is how much time I spent on my back last night. 43% is the trend of how much time I spent on my back for the last 7 days, which is the entire time I've been using this. And then if we scroll, so that's last night. Now this is the total. Now I started off, the first 2 nights was 56%. Overall, I'm at 43%. But you can see the first 4 nights I was really on my back, but looks like a whole lot. But then you can see I dropped off like significantly. So you can see this thing's working. And I think if I were to continue using it, it would just get better and better with time.
Now is a great time to mention that I am an Amazon affiliate, and as an Amazon affiliate, I earn on all qualified purchases. Check out the link in the description box below. Now you can also join us on Patreon over at patreon.com. Look for the link you left at 27.
Look like you're staring at the camera with hate in your heart.
Now, another thing you can do to support this channel is head on over to maskbright.com. You can pick up some Mask Bright, as well as a large selection of slightly used masks at affordable prices. Check it out.
Say goodbye, Mr. Squirrel.
You can also check out our merch. If you don't search my merch, I'll find it very upsetting.
It's upsetting me and my home girl, because we feel like, well, damn, if you can't go to bed on no chase, what the hell could you go?